My name is Ishraki. I graduated from the art school at Cooper in 2017. So here I am in my studio. This is a private tattoo studio called Monkiwarrior Tattoos. I started this in 2020. Before that, I was working as a fabricator in woodworking. It's been an interesting year, given that it's COVID and it's 2020. I'm fortunate enough to have my own business that has been able to survive. Luckily, thankfulness goes towards my clients who have made sure that I could still have a sustainable business in this time. The good thing about having a private studio is that I can cater to a very limited amount of people. I make sure everything is safe. It's slightly different from what I did at Cooper. I did not do any tattooing or any illustration-based work at Cooper. My work mostly dealt with time-based media, performance and installations. However, being away from an institution like Cooper, it's really difficult to make work that is time-based or requires a significant amount of gear. It's been a unique experience trying to make art outside of school. Right now I'm applying for grad schools in hope of having a better access to resources, both intellectual and technical. But overall, I have been quite fortunate and grateful for all the experiences I've had. Aside from my work in fabrication and having my private studio, I went abroad for about 3 months last year in 2019. I went to Nepal and then I went to Serbia to volunteer. And those experiences were partially the reason I decided to leave the workforce as a fabricator, working in a capitalist world, into a more private practice where I get to engage my clients one-on-one, have meaningful relationships with them, and offer them something slightly different from just a product. So I try to make every single tattoo very personal for the client. I involve them all throughout the design process and I try not to make it about me. I'm slightly different in the sense that I don't try to impose my artistry or my personal preferences of aesthetics and design onto the client. I try to make myself versatile enough that I design something very intimate and personal based on the client. So I think of myself more as a designer or sort of like an advertising agent perhaps, where the client will come to me with a particular set of interests and ideas and aesthetics, and I will do my best to form it for their body. Aside from just tattooing the person, I try to think of myself as a guide, because oftentimes when people come to get a tattoo, they're going through sort of a moment of change, whether it be traumatic, whether it be transformational, whether it be emotional or not, whether even if it's just a aesthetic transformation they're going through. When someone's getting a tattoo, it's usually clear that they're going through some level of transformation inside themselves. And I try to facilitate a space that caters to a more meditative quality. So my studio is full of plants. I usually play very meditative ambient music akin to like a spa or a meditation center. And overall, my clients have been very happy with the different quality of space that I have created. And I think my work at Cooper has helped me develop this kind of a Zen space, I guess, because I've always been fascinated by how space interacts with people and how to design environments that create a more meditative experience. So that's all I have to say, I guess. If you have any question, please feel free to reach out. I'm available online through my email, which can be attached, as well as my Instagram, which is @Monkiwarrior. That's MONKIWARRIOR. And yeah, you can just Google my name, Kazi Ishraki, and I'm pretty easy to reach, and I'm happy to chat with anybody who has any questions about my practice, or what my work was like at Cooper, or what I'm pursuing in the next part of my life. Ciao.